Hey guys! Cat Angel.
Hey guys!
James, my amazing, handsome husband, whom if you could see, hold on, let me move myself over here and let me stop myself. And if the latency is at all slow, it is because there are teenagers on every side of the house playing like gaming. So. But I do believe it's fast enough to handle all of it. So, here we are. It feels like we just did this because we pretty much just this week flew by, didn't it? Totally.
Thank God for the weekend.
Hey, Uber.
Hi, Uber.
Thank you for
Hi,
coming
Uber.
tonight. Uber is the sweet. It's buffering. Oh, I hope it's not buffering. Well, it's not. Doesn't. I don't. You know what? Hopefully, it's not buffering.
Hold on, let me check.
You guys, if it's buffering.
No, I don't. It's not buffering.
Okay.
I think it's just you,
Brian.
Brian. Hi, guys.
That's what happens in Ireland.
Hi guys.
You did. And you guys, if you guys do not know who Uber Goober Lady is, go try this channel. She is so delightful and she's so funny. And she does I think she's having a show tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Uber, I think Paranormal Nights. I think I might have heard that there's one tomorrow night with Paulo, which is Bring Your Own Spirits. I hope I got that right. Okay. Anyway, Uber is awesome. So,
shout out to
yes.
Faye.
She is awesome. She's a sweet lady.
Very, very, very. Okay. James, how about let's go with some shout outs.
Shout out to Harley. Hello, Harley. Marianne.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. BBG.
In the house.
In the house.
Of course.
Hashtag Sarah.
Yes.
Pearl.
Hashtag fuck Sarah.
Hashtag eat my ass, Pearl.
I can't even. I'm not.
I love you.
Right? You're not late. I was late, Uber. It's sort of a tradition-ish. If I go live, the whole world's gonna fall apart, and we don't want that to happen. If you did not get a shout out, by the way, please, Dragon Lady, hello.
Hi, Dragon Lady.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hashtag Pearl.
We did have, yeah.
I'm sorry. I will be with you in a moment. I am trying to get my groceries bought.
To be there momentarily. I really earlier, it was really funny because, and it's weird because it was a form of gray. It was just a thinner gray and white shirt. And we were doing a private hangout, and it's because of the IR light, dude, see right through it. Right through it.
Hello, Boob Town.
It's please do not let me forget. We were about to go live, and it kind of looks similar. And he's like, "Did you check?" Yeah, you did. Sarah's like, "Let's be sure you can't." Yeah. Paranormal investigators, be very careful what you wear in the IR spectrum. True story. So tonight, really, we just wanted to do something for you guys to hang out.
I'll be right back.
And I'm going to do some psychic readings, some card readings. If you guys have I'm going to do some runes. Now, I'm going to tell you that I am new to runes. So, I'm going to do some runes, but I'm going to have to, because I'm not clearly do not read what the whatever symbol this is. I don't have it memorized as to which one it is in the book. Now, once I look at it a little, possibly And after I study it more, then I'll do them more in depth. But I'm going to do shell readings, some angel card readings, goddess readings. I thought we'd do some ghost stories. Like, and if there's anyone in chat who'd like to come on, anybody, Uber, you want to come on? You can come on.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, if anyone wants to
Hi, Tess.
join, please. Hey, Tess.
I'm
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you came in and came to chat, Tess. Welcome. And I think you'll really enjoy most everybody in chat has a good time and we enjoy hanging out with each other. And tonight it's yeah,
It's a free for all.
it's a little of everything. So well, being shy is that's okay too. It took me a long time to start to chat in a lot of people's
Don't
shows and Steve, oh,
Cheerio!
Echo. Oh.
leave him echoing.
My bad.
No,
Steven,
Pearl was echoing.
you want to come on,
What you just said.
please? Anybody? Just
Thanks, Evo.
if you guys see
Butter.
LJM, Pitbull, Sarah Licious.
That was good.
LJ, if you want to come on, you can come on. Pat.
Iron hole.
But does that mean I can? Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to, I will add, and whomever wishes to do that. What?
Tess, Goober is scaring me.
Oh my god.
That's
Let's
funny.
see.
I've had a migraine all day, so
And you wanted to live stream.
Punch yourself in the forehead. It'll get rid of it.
Where is LJ? Hold on.
do I need to add him?
Huh?
I can add him.
That would be awesome. Invite. 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 Yes. I can't even.
Is it the same
You
hate
can.
Tess?
It.
Hi, BPG.
I don't know.
I have a question.
Yes, I'll answer.
Did you remember to set this to 18 and over?
You know what? Let me go check that.
You need to. There.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, it is our favorite. What up?
What up?
I mute randomly because got some family over here cooking and doing some crazy stuff.
Ah, well, that's not.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, I sent you the no, it's not the same. I sent you an invitation. Check your hangouts.
Check your hangouts, LJ.
Good Lord, Iron Hole sweating over there like the Dickens.
It's hot. What do you expect?
I got a fan on me.
Do you have on pink, Sarah?
No,
Oh, okay. No, I get orange.
it's orange.
It looked kind of pink from the little square.
Like bright orange.
This is if any of y'all watch Cake Boss, we have Cake Boss Open Day bakery here in Dallas.
Downtown.
Yeah, so like anyway, Cake Boss.
You can't
Yeah,
talk about all the new shit that's coming to your channel.
the what?
All the new stuff that's coming to your channel.
Oh, why don't you tell them about that while I'm
Setting
doing,
up stuff.
while I'm doing all this over here.
Well, we're always going to have Paranormal Pillow Talk. That's always going to be the staple of the channel. But breaking.
Whoa.
But we're also going to do a couple uploads a week. One is going to be where James and Kat showcase haunted items, dolls, and things like that from their home.
All kinds of stuff.
It's going to be like a short little 15-minute weekly upload. And then Kat's going to do like a midweek, midweek live stream where she does readings and stuff, because we all know that readings poop her out. So it's not really appropriate for her to do them during Paranormal Pillow Talk. So we're going to do them midweek, like in the early evening, late afternoon-ish. And then I'm going to do a segment where I'm going to do an upload on urban legends. Urban legends with the iron hole.
That's what I was gonna say.
An upload on Kat's channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you never know where you might find all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do urban legends. We're gonna do, and really, when Pearl, I'm hoping that when Pearl gets back into town, we also, there may be more than one upload, because Pearl has the best ears. Like, maybe
She's always going to do that.
do something cool or creative, like doing a spirit box or whatever, and then you know how you do the reaction videos that people will watch a video and whatever, then I may be able to maybe talk her into like calling out what she's hearing in an upload, which is better than annotating, but it's a little different twist on that. So we've got some really cool ideas coming up, and we just really are going to enjoy ourselves and have fun and create great content for you guys.
Cool. Sounds awesome. And in that weekly thing, yeah? It's is that going to be every Friday, every Saturday, or every Friday or Saturday?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out now. I think
Okay.
that with the uploads, this is how I envisioned it. Like Mondays would be like the upload of the paranormal item. Wednesday would be like her midweek thing, live stream. Fridays we would upload the urban legend, and then Saturday would be always paranormal pillow talk. That way it gives us a little bit of a break in between, and we're not feeling rushed to get things done. But this isn't
Right.
going to happen like tomorrow. It's going to be within probably the next few weeks or so.
And also probably going to be doing some other like afternoon, possible like short live streams, or live stream spirit box. But you're going to see content pretty much all the time, or you're going to be annoyed like, oh, what? But they won't be super long. So if you only have just a little bit to watch, then we'll do that. Or but it's going to be,
Be fun.
I think it's going to be enjoyable and fun, and you guys will be able to look at, and there will be different things. And I'm also going to be throwing in uploads sporadically. I'm going to be doing different things with teaching you about crystals. Now that'll probably be a live show, and more about magic in and of itself, like different easy things that you can do, a candle spell, or something easy, safe, white light area. Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, Putty.
And just so you guys know, the uploads that we do now, but not the non-live ones, they're going to be short. They're going to be like 10 to 15 minutes long. So Kat and James will showcase like one of their haunted items or dolls or whatever, and they'll tell you about it, maybe do like a little K2 meter session with it or something, and then upload the video.
Mm-hmm.
on
And
Monday.
the other thing that he and I are going to be doing, and this will be randomly, you're just going to have to check if you've not hit the remind button, it's the bell. You can look at the channel and put the bell. We are going to be doing, because we both love garage sailing, antiquing, and all of this. Like, we both really like it. So we're going to be doing random hunting. We did pick up some stuff the other day, and we both are like, okay, do you feel something? Do you feel something? But we didn't have any K2 meters or anything with us. But we are going to do probably even some Facebook Live stuff like that, and we're going to be hunting down things that either or both feel has something energy wise imprinted, attached, or whatever.
Right.
And we're going to take you with us on these finds.
Live on location.
I bet that even Sarah and Pearl could be down for that, doing it in Louisiana.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So, yeah. Just
I wish
cool fun.
that we could go into some.
I know the perfect place.
Hello, LJ.
Hello.
Hello. I like
Hello, darling.
yeah.
How is everybody tonight?
Everything's great so far, man.
Oh yeah.
Everything's good. We got the week flew by, totally flew by. But okay, I'm gonna let him. And you know what? You love Spirit Box sessions, so there are gonna be a couple of different things that is gonna be solely his department. I'm just gonna be here, roll, take whatever Spirit Box you want and do it. Yeah. But some interesting. I'm gonna let him talk about what has happened with him. I think you've had a pretty rough week every night when we've gone to bed, and not in that way.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna let you tell them what. He's still in his work clothes. He's still all and y'all can't see, but it's got pink and baby blue and he just looks sharp. But anyway, okay.
I'm trying to get us to oogle over your husband.
Do what?
We're gonna all start hitting on your man.
Right. Here, I'll start.
Hey Jim.
That one was wide open.
Hey
that was-
Jimmy.
And yes. Okay, so tell them what happened. Let's say
How many nights?
starting after the
day
show
after
that
the
night.
show? We
'Cause
both.
we haven't-
No, it was both of us, not just me.
Oh, I know,
Remember?
but tell them what happened. Just tell them in the part where I couldn't talk. You go for it. I'm gonna type in the chat.
Anyways, the day after the opening of the. What do you want to call
The
it?
trunk, the haunted
I was about to
trunk.
say the coffin, but
The
the
coffin.
trunk. There was I don't think I went to bed that night, actually.
Mm-mm.
The whole night, I swear, the whole night I was being visited by all kinds of different spirits. I couldn't name how many was going through my body at one time, but it was really, really crazy.
And not in a good way,
I
really.
kept thinking, why y'all keep going through my body? I'm like, can you just leave me alone? Because I'm God, I need to sleep. And they still would not stop and not stop. And I kept saying, baby, wake me up or something. Am I dreaming? And I'm like, she goes, no, you're not dreaming. And I'm like, what? That kind of feels like I am, but man, it was pretty intense. And then we heard knocking in the bathroom. It's knocking on the floor, duck, 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 duck. And I'm like, did you hear that? No, did you hear that? And
I'm used to this.
And then
Let me get back to sleep.
and I looked over there. She looks over there, and we both like, did you just see that? And we saw something open the closet, come out of the closet, and it came in here, went through me, and stopped at her. And I was like, baby, and she couldn't talk. It kept her from talking to me. I'm like, baby, she she couldn't get words out of her mouth. I'm like, baby, these spirits keep coming through me.
Can you make them go
Make
away?
them stop, please. I can't sleep. And then finally, of course, I call out to Jesus, and then, of course, finally they go away. So that was the key. That was the trick. That was the main key to get rid of those spirits. But anyways, it was it was getting a good feeling, but then I was like, man, they're telling us something more in this trunk to investigate. So we'd probably be going back into the trunk again.
Yeah, he's like, huh?
So yeah, that's definitely a must.
You're fainting for
Yeah.
the stuff inside that
Yeah,
trunk.
exactly. But I mean, then last night, I had an experience last night like I was being possessed, and I thought I was dreaming, and I wasn't dreaming. And I said, baby, I said, baby, someone let go of me, and the chills kept getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and they lasted longer and longer, and that's like, man, I'm like freezing to death. I'm like, baby,
And I'm like, hot covers off me now.
and I can't get my voice out. I'm like, in Jesus' name, leave my body. In Jesus' name, I'm saying it over and over and over, and finally she heard me. And then when she grabbed me, it stopped. I was like, thank God, because man, I could not stop it from that.
It's been all night.
And then I made note on my phone because I got up. It was 3:30.
Oh, that's right.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and what the spirit told me, it was between 2 and 3 is when I made my note. So it told me, stop me in midstream and within my body. He says, hey, tell her my name is Theodore and I'm from Castle Hills Manor. I'm like, what?
He's like, does that mean anything to you? I'm like,
Theodore at Castle Hills Manor. That makes no sense, but I'll tell her.
we're gonna have to Google that.
So we gotta
I want to
Google
know what castle
then-
is.
now-
That's what I said. I'm like, do you know who that is or where that is? He's like, no.
I have no clue. It'll freak
Good
me out.
talk, James.
But it was pretty cool, though. I mean, I got that much details out of it.
You know what? I'm gonna have to.
It's fun.
Why haven't I Googled that already?
Brian,
Hills.
no.
Yes, Brian. Someday we'll be standing outside your house, Sarah, arms reaching for you to pick her
No,
up,
he's talking about that doll that wants to come home with me in the trunk.
and then I'll be like,
It's in Virginia, by the way.
"What?
It's in Virginia.
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 You're telling me there's an actual place?"
Castle Hill Manor's in Virginia,
What?
What is it?
near Charlottesville. Huh?
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's a historic, privately owned 600-acre plantation located at the foot of the southwestern mountains in some kind of Albemarle County, Virginia. Or I'll just shoot you to.
Is it,
How old is this plantation?
is it haunted? Or is it just
I'm sure it is.
I need to know.
Is the spirit telling you his name?
I typed in the manor. Apparently, a couple other people researched this.
Saving the world with my dolphin song. I'm in your roof. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh, it's the dolphin dude. Oh, okay.
Whose roof are you on?
No, that's somebody in chat. I'm in your roof. You got to be on my roof. You can't be
In
on my roof.
It's kind of hard to have roof when you're in the manufacturer.
That's like a totally long name too, but I love dolphins, so
Yours. Who's your? There's 5 fucking people on this panel. Who is yours? Weirdo.
I have cameras on mine, so I mean we can
What was the guy's name, James?
Theodore.
You're on yours roof. What? Oh my god.
You
is
make
this-
it no sense.
You remember? All right, knock on my roof then.
The roof is on fire.
The roof.
The
The
roof.
roof.
The
The
roof
roof
is on fire.
We ain't got no water.
Let
Let the
the
motherfucker burn. Oh, we can cuss on my show. It's over 18.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay.
So what we figured out with Castle Hills Manor.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, hey. He found. Now I need to know.
We need to know.
Wait,
Am I making everybody sick yet?
this one. Hold on. Lo and behold.
Holy motherfucker.
Gen TT, Castle Hill Manor. Castle Hill Manor. HauntedHouses.com.
I'm not seeing anything about a Theodore, but I'm seeing Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Walker. We're gonna. The Emil. I don't
I put
know.
it on my phone.
Yeah, that's the place. That's the same picture that I pulled up from that wiki.
You're driving to our house right now. We're just on our roof.
What?
You're weird, dude.
Wait, what?
It's that troll that showed up in Sam's place a long
Are you
time
serious?
ago. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you don't want to drive to my house. Hold on. I'm fat loaded again, and I've said it a million times.
That's pretty.
Don't do it.
Well, we got
Don't
two.
do
We
it.
got two kids.
I didn't delete. I put them on a timeout.
We got two kids in the room too.
No, she said don't do it.
Don't do it. That was in French. Yes. And we have the security system that has 50,000 cameras. And as soon as you trip one of them, this ends up in your face. So you don't ever want to come to my house. Unless
Like you like
There's
troll
more of those to come.
time, but when you're being weird like that, then you gotta go. Sorry.
time out. You don't get blocked, but you got to time out. Anyway. But if you really just want to come over and meet my little friend, it's all right.
Jennifer Bennett.
Hey, Jennifer Bennett, welcome to the show.
Champagne.
Right?
Oh, champagne.
I can't even. Oh, champagne. There's a hello, champagne. That's a, oh, I thought you were like, do you
Right,
want
right.
to drink? What?
We already did that last week.
Right. But
That was good stuff.
so let's see. Other spiritual weird stuff in the week. Anybody have any experiences y'all's way? Pearl's like, I look up and
Not this week.
typing, right? But her hands look like they're so far up to the computer. It was very creepy. I just like I
She has giant hand. She just has giant hand.
what?
Huh? What? What?
That's like a little retarded right then.
Don't talk with her. If she punches you, you're getting knocked out with her giant hand.
Oh, by the way, during this live stream, can anybody there is not until it's reviewed by, and even then I'm not sure, but possibly depending on a little bit earlier today, in it, I mean, I think the more people that are aware, maybe looking out, you guys, we have is that a shareable thing since it's on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier today, my stepson and my daughter and my son were home, and we were waiting for him to get off work. And Sarah's like, "Can you call me?" And I didn't see the phone until a little bit. I don't know how long it was from the time she asked me to the time that I did it. Sarah, do you want to share a little bit about where, I don't know what area geographically this is?
Okay. She did all the research.
One of our friends has a niece who has gone missing. All the evidence points to that it was not by choice, that it was a forced situation. It was in the area of Mobile, Alabama. Steve-O actually has a video with all of the information that everybody can go watch, and has her picture on it. If you guys could share that around as much as possible, we would be very, very grateful. We're trying to help her find her niece.
We also have a post on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. And the other, and then after the friend of the show that y'all have seen in chat before, once she's able to view, oh, thank you, Uber, awesome. Can somebody put a link Hoodie Tat, you just read my mind. Yeah, it's and the thing is, when Sarah contacted me, I was like, okay, just what we did is immediately opened up a private YouTube recording. Now, why did I record it? When I go in and I'm working especially on something like this, whether it's cold case crime, new crime, abducted, anything like that, and this is another time that I want to put this out there, just like with what they did, okay? That's one of the things that I am very, very passionate about. If in any way there are tips, clues, anything that I can do to point to, that I can point to something, anything that might bring somebody back before something bad happens. Or if there is a child that's abducted, you've got the Amber Alert, whatever. I generally, when I get those to my phone, will immediately drop what I'm doing. And although I know I'm not going to probably see the car driving by because I'm usually at home, I will stop and try to get information in a psychic manner. So I recorded this and I immediately went into automatic writing, which is one of the ways that I very intently will get information. I was able to see quite a few things, none of which meant anything to me. But actually, then I just asked him, because he has some pretty amazing spiritual gifts himself. It doesn't matter if anybody gets a sense or a something, whether you're right or you're wrong. Any little bit can help. Okay. On top of just the obvious, if anybody knows anything, this, that, or the other. But if you have spiritual abilities and you have the ability to kind of divine into something, anything can be a something. You just don't know whether it can be or not. So if you do pick something up and you're somebody who has those abilities, please check out that link and share. So we did this for about an hour. And interestingly, Sarah and Pearl don't know this, but when he got home, the piece of paper in Pearl and Sarah, you will be like one of the things he drew in the bottom corner, like the little railroad tracky thing that I got, he drew. And he knew nothing. I walk in, can you sit down and just pick up what you get? And so we're going to share some of that later as well. So, hello, Husky Array. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Husky.
So, I mean, as soon as Matt, if she says it's okay, I'm going to make that a public thing. That way, if somebody can elaborate on any of the things that we picked up on, and interestingly, it ended up being that freaky.
A lot of it coincides.
I just want to make a statement too. Before we did this, like Kat said, she was dealing with family stuff, kid stuff, whatever. I didn't tell her anything. All I told her was that Map's niece was missing. And she's like, okay, let's do this.
And I just immediately and started just jumped in.
And the only thing I know about somebody was abducted, and that was it.
It appears that somebody, I mean, again, we don't know. I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows exactly what happened, but the thing for me is not knowing any information is the best for me, because then it's totally cold. It's totally what I'm getting in the most pure form. Rather than, okay, you tell me everything you know about something, and then I'm going to tell you other stuff. It could be that then you get in your own head. And so I prefer to know nothing. If there's any case of any kind, and if you've been a part of my show since the word jump, y'all have seen me do some cold case crime things where people.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori, Chalked Out Girl. Welcome. So, always feel free to reach out to me. Much like this, if you needed something, I will do whatever I can to help in any way that I can help. So, and in absolutely many prayers in this situation are needed so that this young lady can come home safe, sound, and alive, and not hurt. So,
and it's crazy because Kat was describing the area, and the area, I didn't even know what the area looked like. Pearl knew destinations where they like found her phone and everything. Kat spelled it out almost to a T. And also, I think it's important to know too that she wasn't able to like communicate with her, meaning that we think that she's still alive. What I picked up on, and I think what Pearl picked up on, was maybe, I hate to say this, but like a human trafficking sort of situation.
Which they didn't tell me prior to what I was picking up, and one of the things that I was picking up was a very seedy kind of bar, and I told them it feels like a topless, like there's, it's a topless bar or something. It definitely had sexual overtones, and then so
I didn't tell Kat that until like
after the whole hour thing. And
yeah.
You'll see, and again, I do think that in when you guys see the actual video of it happening real time, you'll understand a little bit more kind of about what we're talking about.
I've seen the video.
But until you have, because he came on and we immediately dinner, and then came here. So, and Sarah, you just typed what I was about to say out loud.
That's a total Steve Huff thing.
Is a total Steve Huff thing. Okay.
No, that's bullshit.
That is 100% not true. That was a total thing made up by Steve Huff. Okay. No, that, or rather, I will say I strongly disagree as a medium and somebody who speaks to the other side, that first of all, unless it is something like this, where clearly I needed to know possibly if this person was on the other side, the window for communication, if let's say like a celebrity or something like that passes away, I find it to be very disrespectful to try to communicate with those who have just crossed, unless it's my own family and I choose to do it, or one of my friends says my grandmother passed or something, and they specifically say, hey, could you as a medium do that? No. It can be somebody who passed away 10 minutes ago, or
10 years.
10 years, or 1,000, or some historical figure way back. And they will come through. And the window, well, that's awesome. That's great. I think it's awesome that that you work with your third eye, Husky. That's great. Awesome. Now it could be for you if you didn't hear that from Steve Huff, like, which is weird because that's pretty much what.
That's his MO. That's his thing.
MO.
24 to 48 hours.
Grim Reaper. I don't know who summoned you, but the Grim Reaper definitely was not summoned tonight. But yeah, spirit boxing. Nah, I quite the opposite actually.
You wouldn't believe some of. I mean, you can go back and watch the videos. The same.
Well, you know what?
Sure, you can.
That in if you've found that in your own private community, and if you're not putting it, and I'll say this, if you're not putting it up on YouTube trying to get views from a celebrity that just passed or whatever,
Can we stop?
can we stop and look at how comfortable that room is? Yes, it is.
It is a pretty comfortable room.
Very comfortable.
Very cool.
It's very cozy, except for all of the haunted objects and dolls that if you looked at the opposite side of the room, you'd be like, oh, I'm not sleeping there. Because Lori will tell you she will not sleep here at my house. But Sarah totally would. Pearl
we
would be
sleep
like,
quite well.
Lori, let's go get the hotel together and leave them alone. Grim with 3 coats on. But yeah.
That's his grandmother just passed.
No, I would be apprehensive, but I ain't running.
Right.
Sorry for
right.
your loss, Husky.
I'm sorry for the loss of your grandmother. That's never easy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
So yeah. But so why don't we do some fun stuff? Why don't we do some readings for you guys? Now, the ones that she gave me a dream later on and talked to me in my sleep. You know, it's an interesting thing about that, and I've said this before. I've always found that people, your loved one will come to you usually in one very, very, very strong dream, like tangible, like you can touch, see, smell.
Yeah, truly do.
But beyond that, very rarely will they come. Sometimes they'll come more than just once, but usually that one time is very, very, very.
Okay.
You want just me. Okay, Putty Tat said me, but no cards, just you. Okay, Putty. Then Putty, do you have a particular question? Since you want me to read, and Putty, longtime viewer of the show and friend, go ahead and really, if you have a specific question, yeah.
She's supposed to see if she's
Just want to have on to see if
she's still
you know what when will your husband come here? You know what, Hoodie, a long time ago when there are still government agencies that are very much tying up your husband coming here. If he gets to come here, the immediate number that I'm getting is 3. Okay? And I'm not talking 3 months, I'm talking 3 years. There's like a weird political hold, like a red flag, if you will, okay, that is in play. Going on with your husband. I feel like there's a spirit behind the guy. Shocker, right? There usually are, and they tend to really like to show themselves a lot.
High five.
Yes. You know what? I would be willing. What there is something in here that is trying to get my attention greatly, and it's why I keep stopping. Your your heart's racing. Yeah. Husky says my grandma's there. Well, you know what? You know what? This is why I cannot. Who is Debbie? I cannot see Debbie. Debbie. Who's Debbie? Hold on. Am I missing something, or does somebody know somebody's name that, or maybe somebody said maybe. Anyway, Meryl RDZ. Hello and welcome to the show. As far as your grandma goes, would you like me to turn on a spirit box and see if you hear, and don't say if you just pulled that right out. Okay. Well, let's. I'll turn on the spirit box and we can see if we can hear that name come through the spirit box. Okay. You gave permission.
I wonder if they used to call her Clarabelle.
Right?
Okay. Before we move forward,
Yeah.
I wanted to say something to the chat.
Yes.
Kat gets very worn down from readings. If she's giving a reading to someone, I just ask that you wait for questions about your own self, because she gets distracted because she's got hundreds of haunted objects in her home, dolls, everything like that. And then when she comes into these chats, it's like a flood sometimes. So if you have questions for her, that's okay. But don't disrespect other people that are getting their questions asked first. This is why I wanted to make it, when you do these psychic readings and tarot cards and stuff like that, that either you message me, Kat, or Pearl, and we can make a list and figure out who is more important, and their issues are more important. Because if you're watching chat and, you know, I'm sorry, I just found it super disrespectful that Putty, and I think Putty's been waiting a long time to get a reading, like a year, so, or more. So I think that we should continue with hers, and then if there's something after that, and I know that you're being distracted by something else, but if you can just focus on that.
Yeah.
And then we can do the ghost box and see if it comes up. One at a time, please.
Yeah.
Okay? She's just a person too.
Yeah, right. And Putty,
Kat, can you block that one, please? We can't block people.
what? You can't?
No, we can only put them in timeout.
That's weird. Used
And
to
I'm not trying to be mean to you, Husky. I'm just saying that she gets really discombobbled.
That actually is not even showing up as an option on my end. Okay, right now basically it's see if that worked. So okay, now so Husky just hold on, okay? Because I absolutely do feel, well, there is a something here that is, there's an actual spirit that is trying to pull my attention, really hard. But, Hoodie, again, there is, you know what? I'm going to do the reading with my eyes closed. That way I don't even look at chat. That's probably a really good idea. And generally when my eyes are closed, I'm focusing better. Okay. So there is some sort of a, and I don't know if this is going to make sense to you or not, all right? But there is some sort of a flag. I want to use the word flag because I'm seeing the symbol as red. Only it's not a flag, it's like a stamp. And it feels to me like there's somebody in the government in Egypt. It's has to do with somebody who has a bone to pick with your husband. And it's like every time something comes up, and again with my eyes closed, I'll wait until I'm done and you can let me know if this means anything to you. So you know what, I'm just going to close my eyes on these. And actually may actually be quicker for me to actually do just the reading directly from me. There is somebody who's got it out for your husband. That is the only way that I can say it. But, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound really not good, but the person who's got the problem with allowing this paperwork to go through, sometime within the next 3 years is going to actually die. And then that little red flag thingy, that person's not going to be there to like continue to have a hard on for him. Like, I don't mean that in a good way. Like something, it's very personal. Actually, I was able to focus a whole lot better doing that, so I'm going to do that on every single one. So I hate to say that, hey, Dory, I just happened to look up and see your name. Something is going to give, and I hate to say, but it's going to be because this person who's got a something is going to die and not be able to keep messing with the case. So, okay, so see, I'm reading what you're saying about being late. Okay, well, see, like there can totally be an asshole in that department that's like, oh, well, you were late, so I'm just going to put this little mark on your. It got really cold in here all of a sudden. So, I mean, it's really cold in here usually, but it got really cold. I don't know about you, but I'm easily like a blanket. So, yeah. But, you know, also, Putty, if you will contact me on Facebook, okay? I'm gonna try to do something to. No, that would be wrong. Never mind. I can't do that because of what I just saw. If I were to try to do something magically to expedite that, then that would be expediting something else, and that would come back on me. So actually, that's not a good idea. So because if I were to expedite the case going through, it would mean it would expedite this person's death, and so I can't do that actually. But definitely, we're on delay though. She's like, please do. But what I can do is I'll get with you privately. I'm going to try to find a workaround that won't affect this person's actual life. So making a person have a heart, that I can do. I can try that. I can definitely do a red candle spell, and that is kind of would be sort of a custom recipe, if you will, for like give it up, give it up, and put a green thing on it, and then I can do something that would like expedite, but it's going to take a little creativity on my part, my own recipe, if you will, so that everything is good and doesn't like bounce. So yeah. So yeah. But anyway, okay.
Yeah, I need to message you in here. Hold on.
To my phone or
No.
okay. On the Google on the Hangout part.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, hmm, let me know when you send it.
I did.
Oh, great. I need my glasses. Hold on. Either would work. Hold on. Guys.
Well, everybody has a male in their family, Husky. What is that?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got this. I definitely got that. Got this.
I was gonna say, because if Uber was still here, maybe you could do
Yeah.
a reading for her.
Are you still here? The guy who said he died and came back to life for a week or two. Oh, you know what? He's doing great. He's actually, and for those of you who don't know, apologies were made all around as far as everything that happened with that whole thing that last summer. And the one thing I've said before that we are very much striving to do is to bring some unity back to the paranormal community.
Yeah.
I think the only way that you can do that is number one, through forgiveness and through just putting the past in the past and allowing for forgiveness and love and community. And that's what we're doing. And the only way we can do that is through actions. Not
Yep.
just so.
And that's why you won't see any drama in chat or on a video.
Nope.
If something needs to be addressed, it will be addressed elsewhere.
Yes, definitely.
We've just had a lot go on this year with drama and
it's just
we've had our fair share, and it's enough.
It's just time. And you know what? If there's certain particular things, fakes, frauds, whatever, someone else is going to have to pick up that hat and run with it. I did my time as far as trying. You know what? It doesn't matter, because for everything that you might think that you're doing good and exposing something like that, there's just another one that's going to come around. I just can't be the paranormal police anymore. Therefore, I'm not going to be. So, there. Anyway.
I agree.
Anyway, Uber, do you have any questions?
Do you like a
Since you're newer?
Attempting to reach you on.
Yes, my daughter.
Always Amberlynn.
What? Uh-huh.
Honey, do you have any questions, or maybe something that you want to ask Kat?
I didn't get
Somebody
it.
you want to read or anything like that?
I'll do that. Okay. All right, honey. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Appreciate whatever you'd like to do. I'll be blessed, and thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Uber.
She just said surprise me.
I'm going to do that.
Maybe you could do a tarot card reading for her.
Yes, I think I will do that. And I'm going to use my most favorite deck, one of my most favorite decks. And you know what? You actually would probably do very well with these. Like you, I'd be curious to. You're like, what? And I'll explain why.
He needs his own deck, though, Kat. You're not supposed to let other people touch your deck, even if they're your husband.
Oh no! I mean that I'm going to get him his own.
Right. You can't touch her deck. You'll ruin it.
Oh, but she can touch mine.
Sounded really bad.
Okay, your dick.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not as trusted as Kat in these things, but Debbie, I'm gonna say this: he comes and goes. Just real quick, he just comes and goes. So yes and no.
And I want to make it clear too that usually when people leave this world and they go to the other side, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
In most cases, people are
Jen, behave.
home.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So when people ask, "Is my mom okay?" Yes, she is.
Yes. I've really, whether there are some spirits that wish to stay on the earth plane for longer or they can go back and forth. Don't ask me how. Like, I didn't create the rule book. I just know that they do. So, go back and forth. You know what? Let me check something real quick, Uber. I'm going.
And that was more of just like a validation thing, because I think she senses him sometimes, but then she gets scared and is like, well, and you know, we've all been there. Is that him or am I just crazy?
Can you count?
You know, and this goes for anybody too. If you have like a voice recorder on your phone or something like that, or an actual voice recorder, you can always record it and talk to your loved one.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be surprised. A lot of the times they'll come through and speak back.
Right. Okay. Then take one of those out, and I'll show you why. And now this one I can actually. Dory said hello to you.
Hi, Dory.
All right, Uber. Let me just focus.
Which one was the grandmother that passed away?
Hmm?
Which one was the grandmother that passed away?
Oh, that's Husky, but Husky was saying that they have they're very in tune with the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to do a spirit box at one point.
I just saw a blue gown.
Yes. What?
Her grandmother being in a blue gown.
Hold on one second. Let me hold on one second, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, did she go silent? Oh, so that was her mic rubbing. Okay, just making sure. I thought I was crazy. Can you hear me? Look at me. Okay.
I can hear you.
Did you hear Kat's mic rubbing, or was that just me?
Okay. Sorry, guys.
It was just you.
All right.
I didn't hear it.
All right.
But you have mega ears, so I don't know.
She has good ears. All right. Uber.
Doran hears it.
I'm actually hearing something, but I don't think it's coming from my end. So.
Well, your little green light's going up when it does it, so.
Well, heartbeat.
Okay, wait.
It's you.
Are you outside, Pearl?
It's weird. It's like, yeah, I'm outside. You're hearing crickets.
Something
And tree frogs.
Here because we're not saying anything, but what Pearl's saying is the green lights, like when you guys do a live stream, there's like an audio bar that goes. Okay, so like again, we're gonna say nothing and watch these bars. There's like a live EVP coming through the mic. And I've never heard, like, and it's not, okay, and the more we talk,
The
hey,
louder it gets.
welcome.
Hey, Kelly.
Bro, can you mute for a second? I just want to see if I can hear anything. If we all mute. Besides Cat.
I'm going to be very curious to go back and listen to that.
Callie came. Hi, Callie.
Hey, Brenda Mullins. Yeah, it's whispering.
Well, to me, it's very much like tapping, like if you had a blanket over the mic and you were tapping on the outside of the blanket. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. That's why I was like, is it rubbing against something? Is the blanket moving against it? Is there any kind of air hitting it whatsoever?
If it was, it would have to be doing it.
Wouldn't go as high as those bars are going.
And somebody said that there are two spirits to the right standing by the mirror.
It's about right. They're always standing next to me.
Okay.
So-
We'll just keep an eye on it.
That's
All
my
right.
energy earlier.
All right, Uber. First of all, like I was saying, this is one of my favorite decks because it is, and a lot of people are used to me using this one. It's the guidances from Goddess. All right. So the first thing that, now, this is not just cut and dry like just what this says. These are just a guideline for what I'm going to read to you the very direct meaning from the card, and then I'm going to give you my psychic input about the situation. All right. So I'm going to look at them first, then I'm going to read them to you, then I'm going to give you my actual personal thoughts psychically. Okay. All right. The first goddess is Cordelia. And this goddess is literally saying, go outside. You've been indoors for too long, and you need to go outside and get fresh air. The second one is Maeve, and this is the goddess of cycles and rhythms. And this goddess asks you to honor the cycles of your physical body, your energy level, and your emotions. The third goddess is Zemanya, and this is the card of golden opportunity. And this is a really great card to have pulled. Important doors are opening for you. Walk through them. Now, I'm going to tell you psychically what I'm picking up on. Okay.
What was that?
That was debunked. I just moved and it knocked the cards over into the mic. It was,
Okay. I'm like, what the?
all right. I feel like, yes, I think that you have been much not your own fault even. I'm very much picking up that this one very much is about air, like literal air. If it is not too hot where you're at. I feel like, is that you?
The dog.
You sure? Okay. You need to get fresh air into your lungs. And there's something about wherever it is that you most usually sort of stay, that you're not getting enough air. Okay. Your body and your energy, okay, your body has been telling you some things lately, okay, and I'm not going to look at chat until after I'm done. I think she needs to think. I'm going to ask you to let the puppies out because I think one of them is needing to come out. They're going to run up here, and so just ignore. Sorry, guys. Y'all know I have doggies, and Bookie's whining. Okay. I very much feel like you've been experiencing some things within your physical body that this goddess is wanting you to really pay attention to. Don't overlook any change that's happening. Okay, with energy levels and emotions. I feel like that psychically speaking, there's something like I feel like you put on a happy face all the time, and even just from watching you, I know that you always try to be happy for everyone, but you're ignoring yourself too much in doing so. So honor what's going on within you and try to know that, first of all, everything's going to be okay. All right. But there's something that is about to come in your very very current, like soon, and you're going to know what it is. There's something that is going to present itself to you, and it may be a door that you're hesitant to walk through, but if you walk through it, it's going to go very well, and it's a big opportunity in something. So don't worry, and this is again psychically, that I'm totally basically in your head for a lack of a better way to put it. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. There's something that you've been worrying about, and I'm just going to tell you it's going to be okay. Don't worry too much. Don't worry yourself about it too much, because the thing that I'm thinking of, I believe you know what I'm talking about, and it's going to be okay. So, and if you have any other questions that you want to reach out to me for off stream, you can DM me on Twitter, and I'll even do, hi Dookie. I'll even talk to you like face to face in a private hangout about being more specific. But when someone doesn't like specifically ask a question, I try to be private about like answering your question without saying your question, because it's private. So
Can I just interject for a second and do a PSA? First thing, Kat is a medium. There's always spirits around her. She's well aware of it. She knows how to tune them out. She knows what to do with them. We'll probably do a spirit box session in a little bit to see if they'll come through. It's fine. Okay. 2, I want to welcome people who haven't been here in a long time that maybe were wary about coming back. I saw Will, Callie,
It will.
They will.
you know,
Understand everybody that is here is supposed to be here.
we want you to be here.
And
So
anybody
welcome back.
who
And third,
type in chat, and if for some reason you think that you're still not able to be seen or you're typing and you can't, let me know and I'll unblock you, because when I say everybody is welcome, I mean everybody's welcome.
can you see Callie?
Oh yeah, I can see Callie, yes.
Marielle. She's
Meryl RDZ
She's
is
new
here and would like to get a reading. And I will be happy to do that. So in Uber, you're so welcome and thank you for the validation. And again, if you need me off screen, please let me know. Hello,
And
it's okay.
one more thing.
Yes.
Pearl put our Twitters.
Hey, Monkey Moo.
We will be doing more readings. This drains Cat. So if we can't get to you today, message one of us. Uber, if you can't get in touch with Cat, you can DM me on Twitter. She can be hard even for us to get a hold of sometimes. I have to stalk her.
Turn off. Yeah, sometimes Sarah's like, I'm stalking you. Because when the show goes off and I'm not doing this, I'm totally doing real life stuff, family stuff. Amberlin's going to start high school and marching band next week, and then school, and then it sometimes can become more difficult. But you really, truly, if you reach out to Pearl or Sarah, you'll probably even get me even quicker. So, and
I know how to stalk her to get her attention.
she does. You know what, James? I think this would be, if there are some in between. Who was the next person? I think it was there was somebody else who wanted a reading. But somebody needs to write them down though, because I know there was Meryl wanted a reading. You can get a reading because you just asked to get one, and so I'm going to do it. And It's Okay Boo said, I wish I could hear from my dad, brother, and mom.
Maybe we can do that on a spirit box and see
Yes.
if there's anybody that wants to come through for It's Okay Boo.
Yes.
And then also,
Let's see.
let's chat. Brenda Mullen.
Brenda Mullen for a reading.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What kind of a reading do you want? Do you want a tarot card reading? Do you have a specific question?
Yes. Meryl, I will do one, and Brenda Mullen. Okay. And I will.
Husky, that might be better to do on the spirit box.
Yes. Definitely. Okay, as far as people's loved ones, let me explain why I don't do. Okay. If you want me to connect to your loved one, okay, like you one-on-one, number one, I do not charge for that spiritual gift and mediumship. Number two, I have a somewhat large waiting list. I do them as my energy, as I have MS. Most of you who know me know I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis like 3.5 years ago. I've been very blessed not to have any new lesions on my brain or anything, but I have had some seizure activity over the last month. And so at times where that is going on, and also I'm getting ready to probably have that maker thing put in my heart and whatever. And y'all know I've been going through some stuff with my heart, and I've kind of taken a little, I segued off the beaten path. But I'll be taking care of that really. I'm getting test results back, and I'll let y'all know. So anyway, but I don't want to talk about that. But when that's happening, I have to be very careful with my mediumship stuff, which is why, okay, as far as your loved ones go, I will do Spirit Box for that. If you do want me to do connect with your loved one, if you can DM me or Pearl and Sarah, and I will get your name, and then as time permits, and it will have to be done face to face. That means I need to see you on camera, you need to see me, and we'll do it on a Google Hangout, and we will do it privately. I a couple of years ago did a and be careful what you ask for is my other thing, okay? Because when your loved one comes through, there are sometimes, and those of you who've been coming to my show for a long time know this, and probably will even know who I'm talking about. There were some messages that came through for a particular person that I didn't know what the messages meant. The person was very specific about what they were saying. It really was, it was very, very personal and very touched a very tough subject. And I, because of that, doing that type of reading, I really need to connect with you one-on-one, like as a person. So, and it will require me to be able to see your face and validate that you're an actual real person, because the type of mediumship readings that I do are no different than the Long Island medium who charges $800 for a session. Okay, I don't want to. Oh, okay. And I'm going to pause that right there. As far as age, this is definitely an age-restricted stream. Now, clearly, I can't make somebody go, but I definitely would never do not do spiritual things for minors. Most of my shows, as a general rule, are very much spiritually intense, and minors are very open to having things happen. This is definitely not a fake paranormal show. It's very real, and very real, intense things happen, even to people who are very spiritually in tune will walk away feeling shook from some of my shows, like last week.
We've had a lot of issues in the past with kids being in here, parents getting upset, drama, just.
And it's okay, boo. No, don't. Absolutely, I will do the spirit box and allow your loved one to come through. That's not going to drain on my energy at all. Okay.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
All right, I haven't seen chat. I can't see chat. But I want to say hello to everybody in chat right now, and thank you for coming.
Yes.
Hi, Butta.
And that was awesome.
Butta is in the house.
In the house. And no, it's okay, boo. The only thing of what I'm basically saying is that as far as the loved one connections go, I will do them off screen, but as far as during a show, I will turn on the spirit box, and my frame of mind on that is that if you are going to throw up a lightning rod and lightning hits the pole, I'm allowing them to, they can come directly through me, and they already know they can come directly through that filter comm. They can come to me through there. That's the only thing that I'm saying. As far as that, anybody can actually, and some nights I do the SLS camera with the spirit box for people with their loved ones. It's just the one-on-one thing.
That's Rob.
We just, anyway, I've already explained that. Now I'm going to shut up. Okay.
I believe that spirit box is better and easier for
better validation
ones to come through. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's why he'll probably be like the spirit box guy, because like, but your loved ones can always, okay, the way that I've explained it for those of you who are new, and I know there are a lot of new people here, is that if I'm able to, I always feel like there's a light on the other side and they see it, and it might be a blue light or a green light or a red light, I don't know, but they see it. And so they're like, okay, she can hear us. But I, like Sarah said, there's so much that will come through from chat and here and from the things that are haunted in this room and everything. I just know how to tune out certain frequencies. But when I turn that on, if it's something specific, I'm wanting them to just go, okay, I'm going to go right through there and come back out. And that's it. And we have usually a lot of success with that. And if you hear your loved one come through, lots of times it will come through in their voice. Not all the time, but a lot of times they will. And it's pretty cool. So, yes or no questions. Now, these go really fast. Don't put too much actual, like, if you get a disturbing answer, I'm going to tell you what these shell readings are. And I'm going to let you do these. And you're like, what? And
what are you doing?
Well, I'm putting these in his hand to let him start to tune his energy in. But I'm going to do Brenda Mullins, and then I think it was Brenda,
Meryl,
and Meryl, and then I don't know after that. But Brenda, I'm going to do you first. And again, you don't have to ask a question. I'm going to do your reading. Basically, it's basically a cold reading. Okay.
It's okay, Boo wanted to communicate with her family.
Yes. It's okay, Boo. We're going to do
Spirit box.
We're going to do Spirit Box to do Loved One. Then I'm going to do Brenda and I'm going to do Meryl here. Then I'm going to do yes, no questions for the entire room. These are fun because these are shell readings. Now, these are charmed shells. I do something with these that I'm not going to explain what I do to them, but the way that they work, and I can't say what these actually look like. Okay, but
they're puka shells.
Yes, but they're okay. When they're upside down, like a turtle shell, that is a no. Shut up, because I know he knows what it looks like. Okay. And when it's open, it's a yes. So you take them, and you're going to shake them up, and I'm going to read you a question when we get to that. Hey, Ask the Annex, welcome back. Hi. Then, okay, like ask me a question, a yes/no question. Like be real about it. So anything you want to know.
What's the weather going to be tomorrow?
It's got to be yes/no. Well, is it going to rain? You can ask that.
Is it going to snow?
Bald and sexy.
I said you had to be curious. You know what? Are you going to fish tomorrow? No. Now, I'm going to tell you why that's a no. Okay? And then I'm going to go to the readings. I really am. Okay. These were all down. Okay? You have 5 of the shells, charmed shells, mind you. Okay? So, there's always going to be whichever number. Okay, that was all 5 or a no. If you go fishing tomorrow, I will be super shocked. Okay? Now, okay. Okay. Okay, if it's a yes, if the majority of the shells like this, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 is a yes.
Brian.
Whichever number is the predominant, you know what those look like? Means yes. And if the majority are down, that's a no. Okay. So start imbuing your energy with those while I do these next 2 readings. And then we will do yes, no questions. Then we will do Spirit Box. Sound like a deal? All right.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm going. I want to give Emma something to do too. He's probably like, oh God, I have to listen to her all week and now
Don't
still.
mind.
Okay.
Listen,
Very blessed to listen.
I have to tell Kat to focus at least 3 times a day.
300 maybe.
300 times a day.
Lady Callie says hello.
Okay, Merle I think was first, so I'm going to do Merle. Okay. Again, you don't even have to ask me. You don't have to ask a question. I'm going to do my thing in here. I'm going to give you the actual meaning on the card, but then I'm going to give you my psychic impression of what they have to say.
I got 5 minutes
For what?
till the internet goes off this computer.
What?
You have a
And I have
phone.
to go to my phone.
You're limited?
Okay. No,
Parental
okay.
control.
Yeah, that's it. You just read my mind. Okay. All right.
Got her
Hello,
ass
Callie.
on lockdown.
All right.
You should have said something before you went to bed.
You should have. All right, focus.
Focus, Kat.
No, I'm talking to you this time.
I'm not looking at chat. Merle, this is for you.
Meryl?
It's a jump, so I'll take that one. Okay. Okay. Merle. Okay. The first goddess is wanting you to know that you have a very I don't know if that's Amberlyn, but I definitely this time of night going in and out makes me nervous, especially with people saying they're coming to be on my roof. Anyway, all right. You have a bright future. This goddess indicates for you to stop worrying and that everything is going to be fine. The second goddess is a goddess that represents guiding children. And this goddess indicates that you're very good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children currently. The next goddess is the goddess of endings and beginnings. And she indicates that you must release the old so new can enter. Now, 100% feel like there's something that you have been worrying about. And this is very literal. Everything is going to be okay. Everything that's coming in your coming up future, like within the next 3 months, is going to be great. I mean, like really good things. New opportunities are going to be coming your way. Particularly in the manner of school or work related, and those two might be intertwined. But there's going to be some really good things coming in those avenues in the area of learning something. I don't know if it's formal school, and within work. Okay. As far as the guiding children, I think you have a very special gift with them, and whatever children you may be around in your life, focus, because you are somebody who's very gifted at helping young people. And I think that if you will really look around you at the young people's lives that you can touch, you're going to make a big difference in, well, there's several that are coming through to me. Reach out and help them because you're very gifted and blessed to do that. There is something going on in your life that you have long been wanting to, you're having a hard time walking away from this thing that you've needed to end for a while. And in order to meet somebody new, because this feels like a romantic thing to me, you really have to let go of that past love, that past something that really, that nothing is going to come up in order for the new thing to come through. And I do feel like as far as that new thing that does have to do with something romantic, it's already there in your crosshairs, so to speak. It's there. I feel like you know it, but you're very scared or unsure if that's who it is, but that's who it is. So now I've been looking straight at the camera. I'm going to look over to chat and see if that reading makes sense to you. Okay. Well, yes. All of that looks so career and job. All right. I think that change, you definitely, yes. But good night, Lori. I love you. Hopefully see you tomorrow night.
Good night. Now, who's this man?
So
brown hair and blue eyes.
James is like, I'm throwing in my psychic
I'm
2
throwing my
cents,
psychic 2 cents on that one. Brown hair and blue eyes.
And we're on like a little delay, so it'll take them just a little bit, like a 30-second delay.
Mm-hmm.
So look for that. So oh, and Callie, I'm just gonna pause. I know Sarah's gonna go focus, but I did finish. Okay, that reading is that is completed. I'm very curious. Is there somebody in your see? Okay, yes. You don't
I have a present for you.
You have a present for me?
I
think my daughter, you do. Why is this going to be something smart ass? I just know it.
Set the front. Check the front first.
Rule number 1. It is. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Pause for my daughter. Rule number 1. I'm always right. See that for rule number 2. Rule number 2. See the front. I'm always right.
That's cute.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was very sweet.
I'll show you all
Rule
the shirts
number
I got
1.
tomorrow.
Stay.
I'm always right. No. Thank you, baby angel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
I just went into Pirate Calypso's chat.
Yeah.
Because I was in there earlier and I busted Steve-O for lying to us.
What did he do?
He told us that he had Hangouts issues and he was in the sandbox. I'm like,
you were in the sandbox.
You lied. I went right in that Hangout. I'm like, you liar. You're in trouble. Traitor.
Who's there? You got some explaining to do.
Yeah, that. He's like, this is totally boring.
I would have been like, cool. If you want to go over there, then go over there. Don't lie and say,
oh, I'm going over there. Yeah, they're doing drama, and it's probably something really interesting too. But
we'll watch it later.
Yeah.
It's a dump stream.
Hey, Matt. At some
point, a drama queen,
right? Map. That in that group hangout, there is a link to the YouTube video about
that doesn't work.
Well, it will work, but you have to copy and paste it, I think.
No. Hold on. I'll go in and I will make that. Let me go.
If you do it unlisted, it'll work. Nobody else will be able to see it unless they have the link.
Can somebody ask Matt? Can you please tell me? Is it okay if I make that a public video so that you and other empaths and people who are gifted might be able to add some more to that, but I won't make that public unless you say it's okay.
I would let her watch it first and then let her make that decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
Okay. Let me go in there and do that. Give me 1 second. Let me make it. I think I had it as listed. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And then Debbie Mullins, I'm coming for you next. In a good way. Not in a bad way. Let's see.
Brenda Mullins.
It is unlisted. So that link should work.
All right, I'll check it.
All right. If it doesn't, I'll get back to you. We'll figure it out in a little bit. Okay. So, and you guys, I'm okay, but you're not. It minimally, the prayers that need to go out are definitely for her family. So, if you guys can focus on her name, focus on prayers for her loved one to be, that would be awesome.
Yes, please.
Nope, still not working.
And
we'll figure it out though.
Okay. And yeah. But it is, yeah. We'll figure it out. All right. Deborah Mullins, let me. And then James is going to be doing shells. Are you focusing your? Pretty much. Yes. Cookie shells. They're really, they're charmed. And if y'all want to know where to get them, you can go to catangelparanormal.com, and anything that you purchase from my store goes back into the show. Plugging myself because it's my show and I can do that.
Oh, that's another thing that we're going to work on is her website.
Oh yeah, we're revamping the website. Just y'all leave me alone. It's been a while. I'm just.
Her.
Are you whining?
Yeah, she's whining.
I might have whined a little, Pearl. That was that mom voice. Are you whining? No.
Oh.
Maybe.
We don't whine.
And
what if we drink wine?
That's different.
Drink wine. That's different.
Okay.
That was another thing that I was going to talk to you about today is doing like what do you call it?
What?
A Facebook page for like public figure Facebook page.
Yes, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, Map, I'm feeling better. Thank you.
All right, Brenda Mullins. Here we go.
This helped a lot.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
Hold on. I shuffled this deck back forth, and it's a card that came up for the last person that I just read for. Brenda Mullins. Okay. First of all, the first goddess card that is coming out is the same one that came for the last person about guiding children and being good at helping, counseling, and healing children, using your skills to help children now. This directly applies to professionally. That feels like your skill set whether it's teaching or helping in some way. This particular goddess card steps forward. Usually, I've only seen this card come up like 4 times ever when using this deck. So pay attention to the children around you because you have a natural gift to do so. The next card is Aphrodite, and that is the inner goddess card. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. There's her melatonin. And the third card is this Butterfly Maiden, and that is the card for transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Now, the one about children, that one almost, it's important, but it's not as important. It's just something telling you that you are really gifted with that, but these other two are really important. You have a gift of divinity, basically pretty much similar to what I'm doing. You have an ability, you have strong empathic abilities, and the best way for you to be able to utilize those and probably helping a lot of people in your life and those around you is going to be through taking care of yourself first. And then if you are a person who does, like, I don't care if you go outside and dance in the moonlight, do it. It will help you to bring that forth. Have more faith in yourself and your ability to help others, and remember that you do need to take care of yourself first. You tend to take care of everybody around you first before you take care of yourself. And I want to remind you to take care of you first. And when you take care of you first, then you can better help people around you. Okay? You are definitely going through some changes and transformations in your life, and you're probably going through a lot of changes right now, and you're not quite sure 100%. Some of those changes can be scary, but all of them, and I feel like there are 3 things right now that are presenting themselves in your life. Every single one of them are going to be blessings. So walk through that door and know that your life is about to transform in very good ways, and have faith in yourself. That keeps coming to my mind. You don't have enough faith in yourself. Please have faith in yourself, because you can do anything you put your mind to. And there's a particular somebody that I feel is in your life that maybe sometimes is, Debbie Downer might be a good word, but because that's just what I'm going to go with. Don't listen to that person, because some people just are always like, don't listen to them. You got this. Okay. Again, looking at the camera. Now I'm going to look over at chat. And then this one is about to just totally intermingle his energy with these shells. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let him do that. And it's going to be yes, no's. And okay. So wherever Brenda Mullen is, I don't know if she's still there, but that one was for you. So now the yes no thing is really fun. Okay, you are very welcome. 100% are right, and I don't listen to him. Good. I'm glad you knew exactly who I was talking about, because I didn't want to. You and I both know who you're talking about. Okay, so you're very welcome. and have an absolute fantastic evening. And of course, stay here and do yes no's. So the way that the yes no thing goes, okay, I am going to start with the first yes in this one has to be yes no. Then I'll do yeah that. I know. I know. Let me mute for just 2 seconds. Taking a momentary break from your regular broadcasting. I'll be right back.
Do 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 do. All the things, man. Don't talk so much, you two. You got an open panel right there. LJ, you've been dying to jump in here and get your ass up on panel real quick because she'll be back soon.
How is Pearl doing tonight?
Pearl is exhausted. It's been a week.
You looking for a picnic table?
No, I wish I was, but I can't. I'm
Ugh.
babysitting. Oh. Well, I'm in-law sitting. Here, you want to see the chat? Here you go, Lee. You can read the chat.
I can't see chat at all.
But you have to click on my icon or my picture. You can see the chat.
All right, let me see here.
Everybody say hey to Lee.
What did I miss?
Hello, chat. Hello.
Cat's taking a siesta. She had to go mute for a minute.
What kind of siesta?
I don't know. She said I'm going to mute for a minute. Taking a break from our regularly scheduled programming. If anybody wants to say hello to Lee, now is the time.
Right. We can't see you. We can.
Well, he can now because I'm like taping the chat.
I'm dying. And yes, I took a cold bath on purpose.
Well, hello, Putty Tat. Who's under Putty?
Debbie loves life. Meryl Rhodes, I think is what that's supposed to say. It's okay, boo. Jen TT.
Yeah.
Saralicious. How is Saralicious tonight?
Well, I had a migraine today. I'm feeling a lot better.
Oh, that's good then.
I'm just hot. I'm afraid of the swamp ass. I took a cold bath earlier, and I'm not kidding you. It was cold.
I don't want to hear you bitching. You moved to Louisiana so you didn't have to deal with snow. So you're not dealing with snow.
I'm just afraid of swamp ass. That's all.
Well,
no, but I think I'm having
baby powder.
I think I'm having hot flashes today.
Right. I come back from taking a moment and I hear Sarah's got swamp ass.
No, I'm afraid of swamp ass. I don't have swamp ass. Don't get
swamp ass.
I can't
Swamp ass Sarah.
Swamp ass Sarah.
Hi, Witchy. I'm streaming the chat for Lee.
You want to answer my question? The new guy.
Oh my god.
Thank you. And thank you, Pearl.
I am just everybody's secretary, man.
Oh no, but
You are the shit, Pitbull.
you are what's that?
Pitbull.
Bag for your shirt.
Oh.
Pitbull in the iron hole.
Iron hole in the iron hole.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't get the nice little.
Hi, Twitchy Witchy.
I like the name Twitchy Witchy.
I do too.
Reminds me of, Bewitched. Yeah, y'all get Pitbull, Pearl. She gets Iron Hole. And what do I get? Bed Piggy.
We're not going there.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. They called out your names. What about me? Why can't I have a nice pet name? Like,
I want one.
like Peppa.
Okay, I get that you may like pit bulls, but I don't think it was intended to be nice. I'm just saying.
Was the Iron Hole intended to be nice?
But,
No.
okay.
I love that name.
I
by
want-
Diane.
You want a name? Oh, I'm sure some hater out there has already got a nickname for you. We just don't know.
Bye, Uber.
Bye, Uber.
Bye, Uber.
Love you. Want some more information privately on the particular topic? Because I know you know what you and I are talking about. Because again, I jokingly was in your head. But more importantly, I do have some more messages for you privately.
Oh, look, it's
Yeah,
Tater
that's
Trader.
Look, it is Steve-O.
The Tater Trader.
Steve-O. The Tater Trader.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Steve-O.
How
It
is
makes me
you hang out?
beyond happy to do that.
All you had to say was,
I'm
I'm going to go play in the sandbox. Not, my Hangouts is acting weird.
Horrible screen cap, although no one else can see it. Pearl deleted it. Oh my god, you're in trouble now. Pearl, Pitbull Pearl's got you. Okay, yes, no question.
God.
Hurt
Jimmy,
my feelings.
okay, let's see. People in chat, if you have a yes, no question about yourself, but it has to be yes, no. Okay.
I have a question.
All right, we'll start there, and then I will read the question out.
It's
And
not about me, though.
okay, that's okay. All right, you
No,
start.
I couldn't say it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Get her done.
No.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay,
It's about somebody in chat.
okay.
Is Steve-O going to get timed out again?
Go ahead and throw the shells. The rest of everyone's questions
There you go.
better be legit. No. And she can I'm not touching your shells and gather them up. Okay. Meryl.
Okay, now I have a real question after you get done with Meryl's.
All right. All right. Meryl wants to know, do I already know my future boyfriend? Yes. And then grab them up as quick as they go down. I just about grabbed his shells. Those are
Don't grab my
yours.
shells.
So I'm not. Okay, next. Pearl, question.
Question.
Am I going to have a different roommate in the next year?
No.
Thank you, God.
Next.
I think that's a lie. This is Maury. I'm Maury. Lie.
Next.
Am I gonna advance in my job?
Not right this moment. No.
There-
Okay.
There was it a mixture?
I'm gonna add that. That was a no. But I also don't feel like you're currently like trying to necessarily advance like tomorrow.
Are you
Okay.
working on your
It's
advance?
overtime. Overtime.
In the
I have
next
a question.
I'm just okay. That I know I'm going a little bit more yes no, but I have to because I'm picking.
The dog
This
said
is dog
no.
snoring. Okay,
He said no.
she's like,
But actually, yeah, you're pretty much right. So
So you got a job change coming at about this half year mark. There's something coming actually.
Pretty good.
So okay, sorry. I cannot believe more people in chat do not actually want
yes,
a
no
question. Okay, so the rest of my panel, okay, wait. All right, Brenda's got one. Is my fence going to blow down again during the winter?
3 out of 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Gabby wants to know if her family will be moved to a house.
Who? What?
How come I can't see Debbie?
What was that question again?
Is
Okay,
her family going to be moved to a house.
No.
No.
Next. Sorry about the fence thing.
Wow, you're getting all kinds of bad stuff. Bad negative.
Right?
Negative
Will
answers.
I ever get married?
No.
Will
What did it say?
Well, no, not currently in the near future. You're like a confirmed total bachelor too, though, LJ. Okay. And that being said,
He's gonna marry Sarah Licious.
in the house.
Morale goes, will I win the lottery I got today? The scratch off is actually.
Okay, just throw. No,
No.
you're not winning the lottery.
no.
Okay.
Boo wants to know if she'll be
a good
engaged
one.
in the next year.
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is Katie ever gonna shut her mouth and get off of YouTube?
No.
No.
You knew the answer to that already.
I know. Sorry, I had to ask.
I don't know how
Is
more
that vague?
people can't have questions.
Would I be?
No, we did that
Did
one. We did that one.
My eyes are blind.
It's okay. If your eyes are blind, mine are good.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on.
Come on, need some takers.
Is my son ever gonna get his head out of his ass?
That was five
That was straight
no's.
up 5 no's.
But will he talk to her again?
Will I ever grow hair? Will I ever grow hair?
No.
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 Said no.
Damn.
This
God, no.
Okay. Brenda wants to know, will I be allergic to my next set of nails? No.
No.
That was 5 for 5. No.
5 for 5. Nope.
Back music. Is my songwriting going to be successful?
Who wants to know if she'll find her dream?
Yes.
Yes.
Will I get a new puppy in the
Okay,
next
wait.
year?
You can't. No. You can't. Don't you read? No, we have to
I
go in
can't see.
order. That's why.
Who wants to know if she'll find her dream job soon?
Is that?
Boo. Not.
Yeah.
Not soon. No. It's gonna be.
My chat disconnected.
It's gonna what?
My
Okay.
chat disconnected. I'm blaming it on LJ.
Hoodie wants.
It's my fault. Everything's my fault.
That's right.
Will you get a new puppy next year? Or something?
Yes, Hoodie. Will she get a new puppy in the next year? Nope.
Nope.
Meryl, will I marry my favorite Chinese singer? No.
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 I have a question.
Okay.
Is Steve-O an asshat?
No.
No.
5 shall say no. Steve's
I don't
Not.
an asshat.
He's just a traitor tater.
Oh, I have a question. Will this particular problem we're currently experiencing within this household resolve in the way we want it to?
No.
Yes! High five. We can't say what it is, but yes. Okay. Jen TT. Are we going to have a bad winter where she's at?
God, I hope not.
No. No bad winter. Hey, Lady J. Welcome. Will I go to South Korea next year? No.
No.
California never rains. I
California.
guess it depends on where you're at.
Will we have a great rainy winter this year? Nope.
No.
Michael Holland, should I get an American Bully? means dog or like they're looking for someone
No.
to. No, you shouldn't. The dog or a bully. Nobody needs a bully. If you want the bulldog, maybe that's saying it might chew up your whole house. I don't know. Okay. Yes, no questions. In fact, since Lady J just came in, come on, ask a question. Okay, the dog.
Any
Probably maybe shouldn't. Okay. Fact music. That's an amazing mirror on your wall. Is it? Oh, that's not yet. You're asking me a question. Yes, this mirror, interestingly, is a nautical mirror that was my, not my parents, but my parents' parents. And it was always said in my grandparents' house that things would be seen. It gives the panoramic view, kind of like my lens on this camera. You can see all of my room. That mirror does that. And people see things in this mirror all the time. So, yeah, it's a totally very, very, I would say, well, let's see. My grandparents have been dead a very long time. My mom died at age 84, so that thing's got to be really old.
It's old.
Okay, really old. Let's see. Should I search for a job instead of studying another career? Wait, never mind. That wasn't. Should I?
Yeah.
And again?
No. No. The answer is no, Meryl. You should not search. You should not search for a job instead of another career. Remember, we talked about in your reading about both are coming. So,
oh, sorry. Jen TT wants to know if she will ever meet any of her online friends in person. Didn't we just talk about this?
yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Yes, we
We'll
did.
meet up in New Orleans.
Yes, we did. Yes. Fact music. It does have that fisheye effect. Yes.
Jennifer says she has
Debbie wants to know, will I be able to find a job after moving?
Why can't I see that? How can somebody have me blocked in my own show? Anyway,
What was the next question?
what was the next question?
She wants to know if she'll ever be able to find love after, or a job after moving. What she said.
Yes.
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 Let's see.
Hey, I got a good one.
Okay.
When we all meet up in New Orleans, should I wear my blue ruffle tux, my top hat, and have my cane?
No.
Yes.
I want to see if they say yes or no.
Yes.
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 Yes. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a thing.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
There you go. Jennifer Bennett said, believe it or not, I have the same type of mirror. And I've had the same things happen, and my mother died at age 36. Dude,
I just see a picture of the mirror.
I'm
Her mirror.
telling you, there's something about these nautical mirrors that catch things. Maybe because it picks up peripheral. I'm not really sure. You know
I
how
love that mirror.
you see spirits and things out of your peripheral vision sometimes? Like you catch something. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. I think that mirror is kind of like the corner of people's eyes. Like spirits. So.
Who we got next?
Jennifer Bennett.
I have one.
Will my ex be going to jail in the next 2 weeks? It's complicated.
Yeah.
No. 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 Meryl, do I have any psychic ability?
Yes.
That says no. But something like that. Now let's just be real.
Do it again.
They are no, but I'm gonna answer. Okay, all tongue in cheek aside, which if I just aged myself by even saying that saying, I believe that everybody has psychic ability.
One way or
But you need to really open up on that one until you really lose the fear. Then the ability won't come. It is there, and everyone's got the ability. So,
another.
right. What's your question? You're gonna have to give me the shells though to do it. You
I have
said
a question.
you do have a question.
Am I going to develop swamp ass?
Well, hell, what?
Okay,
What?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and
Yeah, you
answer
might.
Sarah's
What
question.
was,
though.
what was the question?
She wants to know if she's going to develop that swamp head. Yes. That's what you get for asking that. You toy with the spirits, they're going to give you.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Have fun with that, Sarah.
Have fun with that.
Died.
Take
Are
pictures.
you ready for your question?
Thank God Matt brought me some butt paste.
Sure.
Yes.
Will Cat love me forever?
Do I really have to throw this?
How you it's a question.
Well, that says no. It's fine. Okay. Next.
Lady J wants to know, should I move to Canada?
Hold on. Wait. Okay. Why am I no?
Why
Next.
my tail?
Why am I doing his
See,
shells?
it was bad luck.
Oh no, that should I move to Canada?
Yeah, she's
No,
in Louisiana.
The answer's no. I saw something weird in my room. Shadows. Okay. Okay.
They are shadows.
Wait a
There's
minute.
such things.
Who? Somebody wants to know. Are you in Louisiana?
Yeah. I
Sarah's
am.
in Louisiana. I live in Louisiana, but I'm not currently.
That motherfucker.
Will I ever lose enough weight to wear a bikini?
Do you see that motherfucker on the rug?
Yes, you will.
You see him?
What?
What?
You see him?
Who?
Who?
On the rug. That motherfucking cockroach. Look at that big motherfucker.
Are you
Well,
telling?
we can't see anything but your head.
Well, hold
If the
on.
cockroach is your head, yeah, we see it.
Okay,
Yes,
hold
I
on.
can't see it.
I'm. Where is it?
What the? I see it. I see it. Step on it.
What the heck?
Kill it.
That's how big they are here.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
bring it on my
kill
toe.
it!
No, I don't have a shoe. Oh, wait, I do.
Oh my God, it's coming for you!
Exercise its rights.
Ah!
Kill it. Kill it. Get it.
Come on, shit.
God, it's gonna
Why
get
can
you.
everybody else see it, but not me? I don't understand.
Well, I can see it.
It'll just pop. It's okay.
It's right there. How can you not see that? Oh my
what you
God, that
doing?
fucker just ran.
Oh, they run fast. They run real fast.
Did you
Oh,
get
hell
it?
no.
Look, you can
Yeah.
watch yourself chase it. This is going to be funny. You're going to love this.
Wait.
The roach ran from her. Do the roach race. That's so he knew he was doomed.
That's the Louisiana state bird.
That's a big ass
Can't
bird.
even.
Damn.
Holy crap.
I too.
Okay.
That could be
Now-
there in Louisiana too, though.
Pausing from yes nos, I want to ask the panel some questions. So I'm focusing on LJ. Where did LJ go? Don't turn the camera off. Like, where did you go?
I see him with his
Who?
bald ass.
I'm here.
I don't either. Oh, there he is.
I don't.
Really?
Where are
Oh,
you?
I'm right here.
I see
Comes and
him.
goes. Every
Okay.
once in a while, it's your icon.
Are
But when I
you
click
showing
on it,
I
it's
see
your
you.
face.
When I click on it, okay, maybe try saying something, LJ.
Hello.
There he is.
Okay, all right.
Can you hear me?
We
All
can
right.
see now too.
Yes. Okay. I want to ask you guys because I said ghost stories. Like, and it was funny because James like, I don't think I know any ghost stories. I'm like, no, around here, ghost stories means spiritual, like actual, real.
Live
And most people who come to the shows definitely have had an experience. LJ, what is the first thing that you ever encountered that was paranormal?
Oh, in my house when I was a kid. Our house was one of the oldest houses in our town, well over 200 years old. And at night, there was footsteps going up and down the other side of the house, and nobody was over there. And you just hear him go walking up and down. And my mom would just look at me and like, the house is just settling. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No way. Well, yeah, that sort of freaked me out. And then I did have something where I thought I saw a shadow, and it got real cold, and just weird shit. And but my house had a lot of history. A lot of people died in it. It was a funeral home at one time, a medical office.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there was it had a ton of history, and I absolutely loved it. But I did start hearing voices and smells. It was
No map,
you know,
I'm still here.
when you're younger, you just have that feel for it. And, but I've had other experiences too, even with friends. Doors opening, closing, shutting, and there was door stops. How did the door stop get out of the way from the door? So, and it slammed. So I've had quite a few experiences, but recently I've been really dying to get into it a lot more.
I think, you know, what would be cool, and this is something I'd like to do with people, like, even for, like, I mean, I know, like, Pearl has been hesitant to, like, totally, like, open up. Like, there's stuff going on in Pearl's house. I know this, Pearl knows it, and Sarah knows it, and we all know it, but her itty bitty is very sensitive to them. So they're very careful about that. But, like, I think it would be really cool. I don't know about, like, your data or if your phone will utilize, but I thought it would be really cool if, now this one, Pearl and Sarah definitely can do and want them to do, but is there any really old cemetery near where you live
Tons of them.
that not, no, I mean LJ. Well, you too, but everyone. We're going to go to the one in Josephine, which means nothing in state Texas because, like, a little tiny town, and you know. But is there somewhere that you could go, LJ, that you could, like, even if it was just a quick 15-minute little that you could
Segment.
live from?
It's right within walking distance. I have two cemeteries that I could go to. One is right here, right up the road, and it's a lot of older headstones. So it's
Could we down for that?
Oh, you bet I am. I could do a live stream from there, but I have to figure out what I'm going to use. Or I can go to there and you can do a ghost box session.
Right.
Do it that way.
That would be.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would work with me.
Okay, then you know what? Maybe next Saturday night. I don't know. We can even, if we have to switch to a Friday, whatever day is good for you. Like, maybe next Saturday, Sarah, could you, like, jump out somewhere? I know you can't go directly in, but could you maybe possibly go somewhere in New Orleans? We can figure out where and do a live stream from somewhere from your phone and do something.
Really cool.
Sarah,
I'm down.
okay.
But I mean, I would probably do it around here.
Yeah, you do it there. In other
Yeah.
words, the show will have people, even if Steve-O, like, I mean, if he's not cheating on us in this, right? And we can get a panel of even, I don't know, we can have up to 10 people. Even Will, Asti, if you're watching, I know you've got a cool graveyard or a place. Let's tentatively make a date for next Saturday night. And we'll stay stationary for that show because we'll run equipment and we'll ask, and you guys know that experiment works because we can even, okay, we've done sessions where we've taken the SLS camera, okay, this would be one for you, LJ and Sarah. Okay, keep in mind the SLS camera is pointing at this computer screen in front of me. So what I would do is I'll have it on my Mac, which is a pretty like 27-inch screen. And not only do that, Spirit Box. Now, I think it'd be cool if you also did some EVPs, which you would have to do there. But that would be cool. And then I'll do Spirit Box. And what we could do is, like, let's say you go to a headstone, right? And it's John White. And we turn on the Spirit Box. Like, we're not looking to follow a session versus leading a session, which, as far as what that means, LJ, tell people what that means. The difference between leading a Spirit Box session or just following it.
I just Googled the Mandeville Cemetery. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah. LJ, hold that thought, Sarah.
Wait, I know. I'm wondering what Sarah's doing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Quit looking at porn on your phone. What? Oh, what?
Repeat. Hey, Kat, repeat that question again.
Okay. Explain to people.
Never mind.
Just hold on, Sarah. Just hold the.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear.
Okay. Explain to people watching the difference between leading a spirit box session versus following it. Okay, like we all know that a certain Mr. Huff, he'll run it and then he'll be like, oh, did you hear that? That said this, that said this. But that's not leading a session. So tell people what the difference is.
You know, I've always used apps. So I've never had anything real. But every app that I've used, all right, it's sort of Huff. Oh God, Huff is just evil guy.
Sure.
You know, very misleading. My Ghost Box sessions were I always acknowledged everything. If I asked for a name, I got a name in my sessions. Very dead on, and I'm not gonna like lead on like, oh my God, that's what it was. I'm pretty certain most of the time I'm hearing everything. I'm leading the session in one spot over a gold medal honor recipient. I'm hearing gold medal. I'm asking it. I'm being very sincere. And I'm waiting a very good amount of time in one spot. Huff is, my God, it's pre-recorded stuff. And he doesn't do any live sessions or any sessions that are pretty much raw and uncut. That's what you want. And plus, when you're doing those sessions, there's EVPs left and right when you go back through and review a session, and you're hearing other things that are so relevant to what you're actually there doing a session about. It makes what we do a lot better. But my ghost box sessions, most of them are random anymore. I'm walking through a section of the cemetery. I'm hearing so many different things coming out of it, and a lot of it's really relevant when I'm there, because the names I hear are local names, names that I know, people that I know, families, even relatives. But I have to sort of branch out. I need to drive around a little bit. And hopefully, when we all meet up and do our sessions,
It's gonna be.
it's going to be an epic. It's going to be an awesome thing.
Family.
I think it is.
Can I show this picture?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's cool.
See, y'all have
Love that stuff.
Hey,
muzzle.
Sarah, you might want to talk when you're showing a picture so your picture pops up big on the screen.
Okay, well, I'm talking. This is in Mandeville.
Wow, it's incredible.
See,
I won't either.
that's
Farther there.
okay. That's gonna be cool. Somebody asked, it's okay, Boo said, what do you, and this is, again, you guys, if y'all have some paranormal questions, that's exactly why I wanted to kind of open this up. What do you do not to bring spirits back with you?
You tell them.
Well, explain the protocol, because there's definitely a protocol. If you go on location and you go somewhere, this is what you do. Sarah?
Well, you always, what I do is,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily do a prayer. Some people will do, or they'll do a blessing or whatever. I go in and I open myself up and I say, I'm here. I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm being respectful of your space. I understand that this is your space. If you'd like to communicate with me, that's what I'm here for. And I tell them, you're not allowed to come home with me. You're not allowed to follow me. I'm only here to communicate with you if that's what you wish.
Yep.
And then at the end, I remind them.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all I had to say.
Okay, now, same. Okay. What I do, this applies to my equipment as well. When I go on location, like when we did Jefferson, Texas, which of course Pearl and Sarah and anybody else who wants to come to Texas in the fall for that, we are going to have that same 5,000 square foot location. The thing that I do, because I promise you, not only can the spirits basically, for lack of, they'll jump on your back and be like, I'm going home with you. You don't want that. Number two, you have equipment that you use there. You have cameras, you have spirit box, EVP, whatever. So what I do is when I'm leaving the house, once I get everything out the door and back into its cases and all of that, I do the I do a series of Catholic prayers because of my spiritual upbringing, Catholicism. It works for me, but whatever works for you, apply that. And I take and use either Palo Santo or sage, sometimes both, depending on what the experiences were at the location I'm at. And I thoroughly run the smoke from those things over all of the equipment, and I say, you are not welcome to come home with me. You cannot follow me. You cannot attach to my equipment. You cannot come with me. And then I leave. Before I walk in my door of, my actual front door, I do the same thing. Only this time, thing that did attach, follow, or not follow what I said when I left, you are not permitted to enter the threshold of my home. And now, does that mean that something can't still surpass that? No, because it's happened to me.
Hi, Maria.
Hey, Maria, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, Maria, I 100%. We will pray for you that your tests come back, that there is no cancer. When are you supposed to get your test results back? Because I will definitely do a blue healing candle for you to bring in good vibes and good health. So 100%, everybody, prayers out to Maria that she does not have breast cancer. And we love you, honey. Maria's been
Maria, you know how to contact me on Facebook, so just send me a message, and I'll get with Kat.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Prayers, Maria.
Yes.
I know my hair is not greasy, it's just super wet.
It's just, because it's hot there, right? And Pearl, what Pearl said about being a firm believer in what your faith is, that's what you use to keep you safe.
Amen.
Hence, if you are Wiccan, there are Wiccan prayers. If you are Christian, you have Christian prayers. No matter what religion, no matter what you follow, even if it's just, you can't come home with me, okay? And if you don't have a, if Christianity is not your thing, please, sage, Palo Santo, both great.
Salt.
They clear. They help
Do your
clear.
homework.
Another thing too, if you have any sort of spirit in your home that's not malicious and it's bothering you, just tell that spirit. If it's bothering you at night or whatever when you're trying to sleep, just say, listen, this is my sleep zone. You have to be firm. You have to say, you need to leave me alone when I'm going to bed, or whatever the case may be. They're like bugging you when you're in the shower or cooking or whatever. Say, this is my time. You are not allowed to bother me. Be firm. Because most of the time, they're just people. And they'll listen.
Trying to reach out.
And sometimes they're just trying to reach out to you. Sometimes it's family trying to reach out to you. Sometimes it's a spirit in your home that's trying to reach out to you. Sometimes if you just open up and, like I said, play a recorder and ask it questions or whatever, a lot of times they'll listen and you can get, some sort of answer to your question or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, once I taught a little bit to basically tell it to go away. Go away, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. You can't hurt me because God said so.
Because God
Exactly.
said so.
God's
It
name
can
you
be
and
that
not bother me.
simple.
Well, that's our faith. and I broke it down for her to where she could understand it. And you know, I told her a couple of the stories in the Bible and whatever. And so it seems to work for her, you know, and that's just how I believe. I like to use sea salt as
Yeah.
a purifier. You can use regular salt, but sea salt for me is better. That's what I've found.
And pink Himalayan sea salt, even better.
And if you can find the black salt, like actual black salt,
Yes.
that's amazing stuff, but it's really expensive.
But if you take it and she's right, it is very expensive. But if you take it and you after you enter your dwelling, all right, put a line of black sea salt there, and it's very hard for them to cross over that threshold. Great one, Pearl. I'm glad you said that.
Get on.
Yes.
But keep in mind too that sometimes, I mean, this could be your family trying to communicate with you. So, you know, for somebody like that, you might not want to keep them out.
Right.
It could be somebody close to the edge of that.
I recommend using a recorder.
If you're messing with me or my kid, I don't care who you are, you ain't coming in.
Right.
Yeah, but that could kick it up more. Because if they have something to tell you, if they have a message for you,
then come to
they
me.
can start doing other shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And we have a lot of those issues in our house. It's like, you can come talk to me. There's other people here you can talk to.
Yeah.
Leave the kid alone.
Right. No, I agree with that because that's a whole nother issue. But
Yep.
yeah, because now that you're gone and I'm here, it's all
Shit's
fucking
picked up.
Yeah.
Because Pearl puts her foot down and is like, knock that fucking shit off. I'm not trying to deal with you today. Or most days.
I told her that. She had the dog going the other day. I'm like, no, we're not doing this today.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Phoebe.
I was in the bathroom. Nobody was outside. She wasn't even by the front door or the front window. She was in your room freaking the fuck out. Barking at your bathroom door. But I was in the bathroom across the hall.
She died in there. What do you expect?
What?
Yeah. He was freaking out.
Damn. Wow.
What a way to go.
And I was just like, not
Oh no, not to laugh, but I mean, oh wow.
Yeah.
People die in houses.
Right.
Yeah, but the dog
That
standing
happens.
there barking at that bathroom. Oh.
She was coming out of the bathroom into the bedroom and she passed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear
So, yeah.
Well, I am too for her family, but it's not somebody I know.
And
I still talk to her. I know her name. I looked her up. You know, I've had conversations to her. I don't talk to ghosts, folks. I can feel them, I can sense them, I can see pictures, but I don't actually hear them. That would be amazing. It would make my life so much simpler.
I heard her.
But
And I know this sounds ridiculous, but she was talking to me through the vent. Was she not, Pearl?
yeah, she was freaking out because she's like, somebody's talking to me through the vent. I was like, well, tell her that you're trying to go to sleep. What do you want me to say?
So she's like, Mom?
Sing me a song.
That's what I heard. Coming out
And I
of the
said, tell
Mom?
her that her mom is in Covington
Mm-hmm.
and that if she goes over there, she's going to freak her out because she's Catholic.
But
And she made a point to tell me, my child is not floating around your house, I promise. And I'm like, okay.
mm-hmm.
Right.
That's why when nobody's here, there's somebody walking around upstairs and shit. Right?
Yep. Right. Yeah. I mean,
Well, that could be other stuff too. We really actually need to pull some stuff out and investigate. If we could get rid of Mr. Cope long enough, but
right.
What do you mean?
well, there's stuff in the house. There's antiques in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
The Hope chest that is in your room
Of
come
course.
from Germany.
In Sarah's room.
It belonged to Chris's mom's mom, I think. The little all the ceramics that my great grandmother made. Ow. Okay, you're hitting the microphone. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that was sorry.
All the ceramics that my great grandmother made are there. I've got a lot of her stuff there. She's passed. I brought all the stuff in that Dad gave me from Graham's house. I mean, you got a whole lot of crap in that house that's connected to a bunch of energy
I
of
told
people
you
who have
that.
passed.
I told Kat this the other night. I was laying in bed, and it sounded like and felt like somebody dropped a bowling ball at the foot of my bed, on the floor at the foot of my bed. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Nothing fell.
Excuse me, head burp.
The goddamn Hope chest.
I think it would be awesome to do some spirit box sessions, maybe in your
Oh, it would be. But you do that with my husband home, and
freaky outie.
he might lose his mind. Or he
Yeah.
might think I've lost mine. But you know, that's par for the course. But yeah,
That's gonna have to be like
eventually he'll go out of town.
well, we can do it during the day.
Once the kids go back to school.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open up anything with Zoe home.
No. Neither.
You know,
That little fluffy butt dog.
This is all fucking steam. That's why I got a towel.
It's condensation.
Whatever.
From where it's so cold in the house.
And 600 degrees outside.
Right. 600. I mean, around when you're really in Louisiana, it pretty much is like 600.
It's not. It's actually the air. Okay. How do I put this? It's probably 78 degrees outside, air temperature wise. But because we're in the excuse me, because we're on the Gulf Coast, we have subtropical weather, so the humidity is just stupid.
It's swamp ass inducing.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while I'll catch a nice little breeze, but I literally had to take a cold bath earlier because I couldn't even walk in the house.
I finally got him to agree to buy something to treat the yard for the mosquitoes so we don't end up with the West Nile.
Oh my gosh, you guys, the odds of you in the South, it's somewhat prevalent. I don't know why.
There's been 4 confirmed cases already in our area. And one of them is the really bad one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Like how close?
It's not good.
In our county.
Mm-hmm.
In our county.
And
I walk around looking like a Dalmatian because they tear me up.
Yeah, she's a mosquito magnet.
I'll be right back in 2 seconds, but I want LJ, if you have an idea, if anyone like I drew blank mind, I just put in paranormal pillow talk after dark tomorrow. Anyone in chat, anyone on panel have something? I don't care if it's a murder case, I don't care, whatever, idea for tomorrow night's show. It could be the stuff that came from Anita's place, you know, the mask, in that stuff. If you want us to do Ouija board in the closet, whatever, just y'all come up with some ideas and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You guys have the show. I'll be back.
Where are you at, Boo? Boo said the mosquitoes are the size of hummingbirds here. Eventually, I want to get into a show on how to deal with kids who are dealing with paranormal.
Psychic.
But I'm not quite ready to do that because I feel like doing that, when you put thought into something, it opens up a pathway for me. And I don't want to do that at the moment because of Little Bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's something that a lot of people need to hear.
Me and
so
Kat
the kids,
want to do
you know,
a show eventually, but we want to do some research on this, correlating H.H. Holmes to Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be a whole lot of research, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's why I said we should wait.
Come on, Shiny Dome. Give us some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. All right, from it was that doll with the red eyes.
Yeah. The one from
Okay,
there's-
you're not allowed to talk anymore because you just had to go with the doll, didn't you?
No.
Let's do a doll. No.
No.
It was.
No. Can we not?
You know what? Normally I wouldn't talk about or ask about anything, but that doll was so very interesting.
Well, we something special.
But the first time around, when you first opened the trunk, the first time, that doll was so intriguing. Just
calling his name. Well, maybe that should be your first haunted item upload.
Well, yeah, but people like to see what happens live.
No.
I'm gonna put my size 4 in your size, whatever your ass is right now, Kat.
Listen. Listen. Lee, I don't want to feel like shit on Sunday. Okay, we already have a heat advisory, and I'm at risk of getting swamp ass, according to the shells.
Yes,
I don't want to feel like shit. I don't want to feel like shit.
You really want to get that tonight?
I do.
Dude,
No.
last week we threw.
I quit.
Did it? You can't quit.
I quit.
What else did we throw in there?
I don't want to be fucking sick.
We threw.
Have you sent Monica her necklace yet, lady?
No, I need to get her address. She's got an address in the U.S. So yeah, yes, put her back. She'll put.
I'll DM her tomorrow.
I have an idea. Why don't we make?
I'll just sleep with it.
Shimmy sleep with it. Oh, that's another one that I think would be fun. Okay, wait a minute. This could be interesting. Don't make fun. Put that one back.
What did we talk about today, though? I can't remember.
Okay.
Jimmy, quit playing with the doll.
I thought we came up with something, but I don't know.
We don't.
Better than playing shit.
They're
gonna piss her off.
Into a video. I think it would be fun to do an actual, like, now clearly not facing this way, but facing that way where the haunted trunk is, to especially because of all the weird stuff that happens at night, is to do a while sleeping thing.
Camera.
Yeah,
All
camera
night.
all night.
See what happens. In the
Okay, fucking Steve.
I knew
That would
I
that
knew,
would be cool.
but
That would
you
be
know
cool.
what? You'd be surprised how many people ask.
Put one on me too, and not.
No. Honestly, nobody watches that. It's too long.
Well,
Cut
how do
and
you
paste.
know? You don't know. You don't know.
I'm gonna disagree because I have watched streams literally all night long for people that I care about.
You can start at 12 o'clock and
But
end it at
People
4.
can like, okay, roll in. Okay, I watched that. Roll out. I can run an app. Okay, like, well, I could probably run Spirit Box for quite some time
You could do.
and make it more interesting than just listening to us snort. Okay,
You
like
can run it from 12 to 3:30
we
or
can,
4
yeah, we could do like
time frames.
3 a.m.
Yeah. The
Uh,
most activity
let's
happens.
right. Well, I'm impressed
Well, you're
You-
so impressed.
that you
I know this stuff.
this
Y'all are killing me. I
What?
can't.
3 a.m.
You in that goddamn trunk.
It's an exciting thing over there in the corner. And now that we've opened it, it's
We still got a lot more to
It's
do.
I
been
quit.
look at him. He's like, I quit. I quit.
Why are you quitting?
Well,
Ain't no rooms in this room for quitters.
LJ, you've been promoted.
Hey, goddamn,
Is
the
he
fuck
Sergeant-
am I?
Sergeant Arms.
Cat,
Bitch, get your ass back in line.
Hey, Eclipse Para Effective. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in eons either. It's so good to be back, and it's so good to be back on track, and it's so good to just like, oh my god, it's just. And when I told him, and he's like, "So, what are we gonna do tonight?" I'm like, "Well, I thought we'd do a show." He's like, "Yes."
Yes.
What about tomorrow? Are we doing that too? Yes.
What about Sunday?
oh my God. You're
No,
gonna kill
we
her.
take Sunday off.
I said no.
Sunday is the day of rest.
I said no.
Sunday, Jimmy, is when you can do your upload video
Okay.
to upload on Monday.
Anything here you want, and I'm gonna use. Don't tomorrow night. I want to try the Tascam because I haven't. I got it for that home investigation, and then I didn't go and I didn't use it. And then the other night I used the DR60, but the Tascam, and don't ask me what the number is right now. It's the popular one. I want to see what kind of because I've heard people say that those Tascams get some pretty cool EVPs. So, and we need to do more EVPs. 'Cause
Yeah, I agree.
those are amazing.
And tomorrow morning we need to get in touch so we can test the SLS camera
Yes,
on a hangout.
that night, right?
Right. You know what? Like,
Is it still in the closet?
that one needs new. Actually, it's at the foot of the bed. Well, let's just try it. Just see if it works right now.
Do it.
Might as well. Because we're not like trying, like, but if it works, then hey, let's just see.
I'm surprised you still have internet signal.
I know.
Or her.
Maybe he shut it off.
Isn't it amazing?
It is.
Maybe he shut off that thing.
The parental control.
Maybe you should go sit in the living room for a second while she gets the SLS camera out. Chicken.
I don't want to wake him up.
Who?
Please. You ain't gonna wake him up.
Uh,
Girl, trust me. There are nights I can't wake him up. You going in there and talking ain't gonna wake him up.
No, I'm good right here. I don't want this to die.
Hold on.
I'm afraid if I move it or touch anything besides chat, it's gonna go out on me.
If it was going to go out, it would have already went out.
All right. First things first. Let me do this. Okay. Now, as you guys know, now again, this does have to go in through Hangouts, and we do have, I don't know who all's awake. David's probably crashed. Amberlyn, not sure. Hayden, probably. Here.
The lights are on.
A Pepsi.
Lights. No, Buki.
The Pepsi is what's up.
The what?
Good. Pepsi.
One
Good.
Okay.
Yes, you may ask a question, of course.
Wait. Is this the one that we're in right now?
I talked to Peter today.
Did you guys, is this the hangout we're in, or is this a separate hangout? I just posted.
We were going to do Spirit Box for Boo, remember, to see if her family came through.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll do that, but you know what?
Where's Jimmy? Does he have his shells out still?
No. Well, yeah.
Pamela Parlin wanted to ask a question. It said, "Will me and Dee get back together?"
Somebody has a shelf question while I'm doing this.
Well, I'll be sure happy to oblige.
Please tell me that this is this the, I need to be sure I'm about to log into the right chat.
Jimmy.
Nope, that's
the question is, will me and Dee get back together? Pamela
Why are
Parlin.
you calling us on?
I'm not. It's how I'm
Potato ginger
log into the show.
No.
Yes, we have a hangout called Mashed Potato Ginger Pew.
You said no, Jimmy?
No, yeah. The answer is no.
The answer is no, Pamela.
Pamela, are you new here, or are you?
Hi, Pamela. How are we tonight?
Or are you just under a different name? Because I saw that you said that you want to go under your real name or whatever.
I actually know who that is psychically. I'm just.
Are we gonna do the spirit box?
Yeah. Oh, there's a little breeze.
Okay, so we're here.
No,
I know who that is. I'll tell you off air. Ashley, Sarah, read my mind.
No.
Why?
Oh. You think so?
Yes.
Oh.
Carl got me. I do.
Really?
I do.
Hmm.
Okay, now if this does not, please wait. You're about to join Hangout. Okay, if this is jacking up, what I'll do is I'll take my, I have another one of my small cams that that I do the night vision on, and I'll remember how I used to do it. I had that mount on there and it would get the screen for this exact reason, because if there's too much pulling, it for some reason these tablets sometimes won't. No, it won't. It's not that yours isn't attached to the software.
Oh.
So what I'll do is I'll do a body mount cam on this, and then I'll do it that way. So that's what I'll do tomorrow night.
Well, if you ever want to use it, just install the software.
can't. Because it's you can't. It's not a.
It's a proxy program.
It's written by Bill Chappell. It's this whole XLS camera
Mhm.
is built in to this very
Program.
expensive software and program.
10-4.
So right.
10-4.
So
I'm gonna use some duct tape and fix it.
right.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Duct tape.
Cat,
Duct tape fixes everything. Yes.
cat.
Yeah.
Let's just do the spirit box.
Yep.
And then tomorrow we can try to get that to work.
Yeah. I'll take care of it tomorrow so that tomorrow we can definitely.
Sarah,
Yes.
I want you to go back and watch this stream and count how many times you touch your hair.
600 and
Yeah, I know.
Are you the
Yes, Sarah.
I'm always
what's going
touching
on
my
with the
hair.
hair?
He's constantly refixing it, taking it down, moving it to this side, putting it that way.
You know I can't stop.
I
I'm
love,
a hand
Yeah.
talk.
love you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to say I look like a greasy
I
bug.
can use your hands, baby.
Sarah, if you look it back over, I was mocking you. I was stroking my luscious locks.
That's great.
You were you were doing it, so I figured, hey, what the hell, you know? But she didn't see me.
I've been enjoying this.
Listen,
I have been enjoying this.
let's talk about Sarah's hair.
We can spam.
It's
Let's
Her
not.
hair is
I'm gonna touch mine too.
like
Rutimus.
thick as fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop my hair off. I swear to God.
Amber
Oh, no.
Lynn has started.
Me too.
craze.
Okay, look at this shit.
Me too.
It's frizzy as
I'm
fuck.
with you.
Damn, that was a
It's
quick
Mine is out of control right now.
My transformation was went from that boom. Hello.
Right. Hello.
Beautiful.
Now you got hair.
I'm always fucking with my hair. Yes.
Pretty
All
hair.
the time. It's not just on stream.
It's thick.
All the time.
It is. All right.
It's thick and
hold
pretty.
on.
It's thick like a ass.
It's thick. It's thick. Hey.
With 3 C's.
All right. We are going to do Spirit Box for
Open.
Hippo.
Bitch, you made me throw my clip and now I don't know where it is.
I didn't make you do
Our
shit.
phone died, baby. Oh.
The
who?
roaches carried it off.
Hippo.
Some electricity from my last name.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna cut it. It's too hot down here to have long hair. Long, thick hair.
Assist you with, baby.
Why? Let me plug in.
Drives me crazy.
Hot spots.
There we go. All right. Spirit Box. Now, especially because It's Okay Boo waited very patiently. Now, I'm going to bring the mic over here. And let's see. Let's do this so everyone else can listen for the name as well. I believe It's Okay Boo had 4 family members they were wanting to connect with, if I'm not mistaken.
Brother, father, and
Okay, so if you could type into chat the 4 names of the people that you would like to try to connect with. And then I'm going to turn on the Spirit Box. And then we're going to listen. Again, this is why I say leading what we were talking about earlier, rather than just turning it on and then tying any old word into it. We want intelligent, direct responses. So if you will type in your people's names, okay, thank you, Ray, Sharon, and Gerald. All not that common of names either. So
No.
let's go ahead and turn on, and do not let me forget, I need to charge up these rechargeable batteries.
Yes, ma'am.
One note for anyone who does get a Poltercom,
Thanks.
never, ever, ever don't think you can just use regular AA batteries, rechargeables. If you use regular AA batteries, it can blow out your Poltercom. Like, anyway, I don't know why that came to mind, but here we go. All right.
Wow.
Focus.
It's okay. You would like to hear from Ray, Sharon, and Gerald. So Ray, Sharon, Gerald, one or all three, you can come right through me. And this device to my left is a spirit box that you can speak to your loved one. So you can come in and be welcome to use it. I heard Ray. Sharon, if you're here, could you say your name? I heard Steve. It's from last week. Gerald, are you here? Lady J, your dad's name is Steve. Steve's something dad. Somebody had a nickname named Tater Tot. Okay, yeah, I think that is somebody's nickname, by the way. Is somebody
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yes. Lady J, your person is here. I cannot always control who comes through. Yes, Tater Tot. It's okay, boo. Steve again. And it almost had a British accent to it. I don't know where.
Matt, can you ask if Curtis is there?
Is Curtis here? That's my son's nickname after my dad and brother's name. So Tater Tot was relevant. That's so cool. Thank you. lot coming through. I'm hearing a German voice come through. I don't know if somebody has family from Germany, but I'm hearing it. How many spirits are here right now?
Is that 11?
11.
I have 6 and then 11.
Then 4, then 6.
There's 8.
Three. Camping.
We got a jokester.
Yeah.
I'm actually picking up on Curtis. That's the one that I hit off on. Well, hello to you too.
I heard the same thing you just heard. What he said, yep.
It says something about you won't play my game. Well, what?
Well, I said we had a jokester.
Well, they answered, so you won't play my game.
No, I don't like your game. I want to talk. I don't want to play games.
Boo. I heard boo again. I feel like I said boo.
They just said eat a dick. As for you, sir.
Are they talking to me?
Eat a bowl of dick. Sarah.
Sarah.
It just said
Who is it?
Sharon.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Mike.
She said freak.
I heard preach, but I heard Mike before that.
Yeah, too.
Adam? Adam.
Me.
Curtis.
Who's trying to talk to me?
I heard Curtis again. Curtis.
Curtis is Fag Music's. I think he said dad.
Oh.
You too.
Is anybody fishing?
It's okay.
To the males that pass together fishing, are you both here?
Yes.
Who's trying to talk to Sarah?
Too many people fighting over the microphone.
What happened when you went fishing? The boat.
We went fishing.
You're killed.
I'm hearing a lot of German voices.
Stay.
Please.
No help.
Is there anybody in my family that wishes to speak?
Cat.
Yeah.
No, it said cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was who wants to speak?
Junior.
Is it me or is anybody chatting?
Nobody's chatting. Help.
I just heard something about a cop and a road. Okay.
We have to.
Okay. Turning it off. They were swarming me, like,
Yeah, there was a lot.
and it was starting to like on my energy, and I had nowhere to put that. We will have a very cool show tomorrow, guys. We're already, I think we dwindled down to 16 people in chat who, hey, they are hardcore. If they've stayed this, I don't know how long we've been on, but a while.
What they were saying. Who said?
Almost 4 hours. But
It takes a while to get accustomed to it, Boo.
It does.
and you'll hear them, and you go back on replay, and you'll really hear stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so loved having everybody tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a really fun show. We're going to do a lot of cool things, and I definitely wouldn't miss this tomorrow night session. So we are going to definitely sleep in the morning, and then yeah. So LJ, thanks for jumping on panel tonight.
You are welcome. Thank you for having me.
Love all you guys.
Yeah. Plus, then it's like we got 2 guys, 2 girls. It's good. And yeah, it's good. It's very good. So see you guys tomorrow night for what is going to be a badass show, no matter what.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and
like
the bell.
Subscribe, share.
Hit the bell.
And
the bell.
If you have any questions or want a personal reading or whatever the case may be, hit me or Pearl or Cat up.
Start to get a good group of people.
We're easy to find.
Yeah.
And Pearl is putting the Twitter link and for all of us.
Getting together the New Orleans trip so we can definitely all meet down in New Orleans.
So excited.
Yeah, it's going to take me an extra week or so here in North Carolina. Some stuff went down with the surgery, so didn't get back home as I intended to, but I haven't forgotten about it. I will work on it as soon as I get back.
Where's the drive?
All right. Well, we love you guys,
Love you guys.
and we'll see you tomorrow night for another episode of Paranormal Pillow Talk.
Night tater traitor.
Yeah.
Y'all all have a blessed night.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Night,